Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to this course on circular economy for sustainable buildings. Class we saw how we can look at resource conservation in office buildings. Today's class we will look at these methods for a small houses. So the first part we will see how eco-sensitive accessories are actually products that are designed with environmental consciousness and sustainability in mind. So, what do? They minimize the ecological impact using sustainable materials, reducing waste, conserving resources, and promoting ethical production practices. So, what all are the characteristics of eco-sensitive accessories? They should have environmental benefits. So, what do they do actually by giving us environmental benefits? They reduce the carbon footprint of a place, they reduce waste generation, they are energy efficient, and they are naturally biodegradable. Also, they should be very versatile. By that we mean that they should have multifunctional accessories and must be adaptable to small homes also. They should have an aesthetic appeal, which means they should have a natural look and feel, and they must have timeless design. Also, they should, since we are talking of houses, they should have a good ability for spatial organization through having a compact and functional design. Also, they should have vertical storage solutions and must have minimalist aesthetics. They must be cost effective, which means they should be long lasting and durable, must give us adequate energy savings, and should have reusable options. Besides, they must offer health benefits by using non-toxic materials, better air quality, and should be hypoallergenic. They must contribute to sustainability. And how? By promoting circular economy, they should support local and ethical businesses. They should encourage conscious consumption. Also, they must give us psychological and emotional benefits in the form of connecting with nature, having a sense of purpose, and giving a clutter free living. Also, there should be a considerable educational impact by encouraging sustainable practices and teaching mindfulness and resourcefulness. So, what are the various ways or various areas in a residence where we can use eco-sensitive accessories? We can use in the kitchen for kitchen accessories. We can use in furnitures and decors. Then we can use as bedroom accessories. We can use as bathroom accessories. Also, living room additions in workspace and study areas of a house, cleaning and utility accessories in bathrooms and toilets, and small indoor plants and outdoor accessories. So, these are the areas where we can use accessories in a small house. First, let us start with a smart kitchen. So, thoughtfully designed appliances can make life a lot better, especially in the kitchen technology. So innovations can make cooking look very easy and a breeze. Until recently, smart kitchens were not a very great option because of the prohibitive cost. But as these technologies have advanced, they are now becoming more affordable and can even fit into an average budget. So, when we do this, the home of the future will be connected with all appliances and equipment linked into the internet. So, IoT or internet enabled kitchen appliances will definitely be a big revolution in the coming days. The time is not far when you can actually click on your smartphone from the office and get your cooker to turn on, or slow cooking your meal, keeping it warm till you reach home. Already there are a lot of contraptions which are now designed such that the recipes and the quantity for each of the ingredients of the recipe is predetermined, and people are now looking at technology where at the press of the button automatically that particular dish will be cooked or created. Now in a smart kitchen, let us see some of the fixtures. So we can have high efficiency faucets which will reduce the flow rate of the faucet from 2.1 to 1.5 or 1.8 gallons per minute depending on the model. So to put that numbers especially into perspective, this will result in 18 to 32% of water savings. So it is important that you start incorporating water saving faucets in the kitchen so that we can save a lot of water as a resource. Then we can look at other things such as motion sensors for faucet. So we can have the touchless faucet. So the touchless adapter, it converts regular faucets to touchless operations. And what does it do? So you turn your kitchen faucet into a smart auto water motion sensor faucet. Auto water activated, these kind of sensors, what they do is every move when you wash hands or dishes and food, it functions as water dispenser for the particular cleaning purpose. Second is, we can look to save water. And how do we save water and also have a better hygiene? So the water will stop instantly when the object leaves. So you keep that water, you keep that particular object for washing, and once the washing is over, you take it away and the water will stop immediately. So you don't have to repeatedly adjust the handles and touch the faucets. This can avoid bacterial contamination and give us cleaner and safer environment. Then we can have a kind of instant mode and continuous mode also operating. So under this, what happens is, see, you can have different sensors modes. So the upper and lower sensors for different needs can also be set. Upper sensor for continuous running water, and then you can have a lower sensor activated only when objects are within the sensory area. And these are also easy to install because hand-free adapter comes with a spanner and no other tool is required. You just need very simple method to fix these. And then these can be long and durable lasting material. So ultra long working hour and durable material can be used with this inbuilt lithium battery, USB charged. So if you charge it once, it can work even up to 9 months. So there is a lot of energy saving and environment friendliness in these, and you should start using materials which are kind of sturdy, say chromium plated metals, things like that, which are scratch proof and also waterproof. So start looking at those gadgets and start looking at technologies such as sensors, which could be anything, hand sensor, mouth sensor, you can look at any of these things and start saving water. Let's look at appliances, and first we will look at the smart fridge. So, the refrigerators with a touch screen panel that plays recipes from even YouTube allows you to send WhatsApp messages and plays music while your cooking is getting ready. So, they can take an inventory of the food inside and tell you what you are running low on when you are out for shopping or groceries. So, if you are wondering how many veggies you have or how much tomato you have inside, it can click a picture of real time so that you can take a peek into what is there actually. When we say there is less tomato, what do you mean by less? And also the freezer can be transformed into a fridge and vice versa, so that you have more storage space in the future as per your needs. But as per the latest norms, all refrigerators must have energy stars to reflect their energy efficiency. So, the appliance with more number of stars is energy efficient and all consumes lesser electricity to run. Refrigerators must not give out CFC and HFC, which is actually banned and in a phased manner, that is all moving out of the market. Now, if you look at the energy consumption of the star rated refrigerators as given by BEE, it shows that when no stars are given, the energy consumption per year of the refrigerator is about 1100 kilowatt hour, whereas a 1-star refrigerator consumes 977 kilowatt hour. A 2-star rated one consumes 782 kilowatts per hour, and then 3-star rated consumes 626 kilowatt hour, 4-star consumes 501 kilowatt hour, and 5-star consumes 400 kilowatt hour. So, you can see between 1-star and 5-star there is almost 50% energy savings when you actually use a 5-star rated refrigerator. I don't go normally too much into payback period and cost, because money is never going to compensate or compromise on the environmental repercussion of our choices. The next appliance we will see is the dishwasher. So, Energy Star certified dishwasher are normally 10% more energy efficient and 20% more water efficient than standard models. So, this can actually save a lot of energy, because their energy efficient features would include minimizing water use, minimizing demand on water heater, allowing for less pre-rinsing, and it also results in a quieter operation. Whereas, if we look at convection microwave as the third appliance that we study, we know that microwaves are more energy efficient in general than conventional cooking, because food gets cooked faster and the energy heats only the food, not the whole oven. So, there are new combination cookers available now that combine convection heating with microwave technology, so they can heat, roast, crisp and brown in the same way as a large conventional oven. From an energy savings point of view, there are really no better option than a microwave oven or reheating food. So, they can cost even up to 80% less than a standard oven, and they actually use only 1/3 of the energy as compared to a standard oven that you may have. Since they don't heat up the kitchen like an oven, microwave can even save you money on air conditioner bill through the summer. So, the smaller the oven, the more energy efficient it will be, and the self cleaning oven is more efficient because it is better insulated. Then let us look at the next appliance, which is the range hood. Now, a great eco-friendly option for range hood is stainless steel. Stainless steel is recyclable at the end of its life and is usually made partly from recycled material itself, making it slightly greener than a material which starts looking at virgin new material. So, but you should be careful to buy a Energy Star rated range hood, which will ensure that you are using the most energy efficient hood possible. Hood means chimney, without sacrificing the performance. As a bonus, Energy Star rated range hoods are quieter than others because the fan inside will make less noise. Then you should look at energy efficient induction cooktops. So, smart technology incorporated into many induction cookers also helps to earn sustainability points. Some models they could end up featuring sensors that detect if a pan is even there or not. So, they can have sensors and they can be very smart. So, we will understand if the pan is kept there or the pan is not kept. And if the pan is not put back in a set time frame, the elements will turn off. Higher end models could have even a boil alert which will detect vibration and hot liquids and automatically reduces heat to a preset level, because of which boil over accidents can be prevented. Also, there will be less loss of energy. The same sensors can also detect the boiling points of liquid such as oil or soup or milk, and it will start to beep an alert once the liquid reaches its boiling point. Now, as of now, there aren't great Energy Star certification for this range, but it is found that when we use induction cooker, we can save 84% of energy transfer, because this induction stove will transfer all the heat to the bottom of the vessel, and it is not thrown to the room through radiation, and therefore they are very energy efficient. The next we will see is the solar cooker. So, solar cookers are used to cook food by utilizing the solar energy or sun's heat rays. Efficient use of solar cookers can lead us to save up to 3 to 4 LPG cylinders per year. Solar cookers are very durable, they are very simple to use, and there are normally two types of solar cookers that can be used for residential purpose, because there are so many more types which we have already seen at length in one particular class. So, here we will only see the box type. So, this cooker can be used to cook most of the food except maybe chapatis or papads for frying and all that. So, it is ideal for cooking on sunny days, but on cloudy days it becomes very difficult and it may even stop cooking. Some box cookers with electrical backups, they are also available, and these are also handy during cloudy days. So, the lifespan of these cookers can be even up to a decade, about 10 to 12 years. Then we have the dish type of solar cooker. So, this is actually a parabolic dish, and then the solar radiation which falls on that dish is reflected and it comes to a single point. This cooker has a parabolic dish for concentrating the incident solar radiation, and what it does is the solar radiation gets concentrated by reflection to a single point, and at that point the vessel where you have to cook is kept, and because of this the cooking can happen because of the heat from this. So, it is better that you start advising your clients to use solar cooker at least for cooking part of their meal, because it's actually a one-time investment for a decade, and even if 50% of the cooking is only done in solar cooker, still it can save a lot of resource, because it is a great alternative to cooking on LPG stoves, and you know LPG is through natural gas, which is a non-renewable energy resource. Now let's look at another gadget, which is a smart trash can. Smart trash cans can be touchless trash cans that can offer us convenience, reliability, and can be very clean. So these trash cans, which are smart, are actually motion activated, and they open when you wave your hand in front of them. So they are germ resistant. They even provide carbon odor filters and air vents, so that the odor gets minimized. Also, their design is very clever, which prevents the garbage liners from collapsing inside and causing a mess. They also have hidden plug outlets. So there are electrical switch points which are often unsightly, and they detract from the sleek, stylish looks of a modern kitchen. So these plug outlets that rise up from the countertop when needed can reduce the clutter, and this can ensure that outlets are available when you need them. So today we saw in the first part the small gadgets and equipments that can be used in a small residence or a single house, and some of these could be no energy consuming, but it is a balance. So you need to find that sweet spot between energy efficiency, energy consumption, and the benefits. So what is it your priority? What is it that you want? You need to prioritize that, and then based on that you should select the gadgets. So with this we will stop today's class, which is primarily on eco-sensitive accessory in a residence or in a house. We will meet next class as a continuation to this. Until then, thank you.